So today I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a full tour of my Star Wars village that I have going on so far. It's not completely done, but I have gotten a lot of progress, as you can see. A lot of these buildings aren't completely furnished yet, but this is just kind of like the structure of what I want it to look like. I haven't put anything in the middle yet, as you can see, but like I said, we're just kind of getting started here. I want to keep going, so if you guys do like this video at any point, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those bell notifications. That way you guys do not miss any future videos. Now, most of these are the presets that you unlock in the Star Wars world and or the presets from the Lego Pass, but this building right here I made as a custom building. And with this building, I want to give a shout out to one of the goats of the Lego Fortnite community, Crafty Plays Lego Fortnite, because he kind of inspired this build. He posted a video a few months ago with a build very similar to this, but just with the regular stone like structures. So I made one similar to that with the Star Wars themed pieces. So yeah, Crafty, if you happen to be watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much. You do so much for the community, and you inspire me and so many other people to do great things on this game. So here is kind of like a storage building. So I made it very similar to his, but did it a little bit differently. But what we're gonna do is we have everything, all of our basic needs within the game in the first room that you walk into. So we have the lumber mills. We have 4 of them right here. That way you can, if you have a lot of wood that you need to transfer into rods, you could do so efficiently. Same with the spinning wheels. We only have 2 looms because I feel like not a lot of people make like a ton of the fabrics, or at least not enough to require more than 2. We have our fully upgraded crafting station and our rebel workbench here as well. And then I put the essence table right here. That way when you come over to your crafting station and you craft a weapon, you can just come right over here and immediately upgrade it real quick, just like that. And then as far as the layout for all of the chests, I have them all organized by rarity of the resources. So right here, I have all of the wood by the lumber mills. So we have regular wood here, and then it increases by rarity. So we have the knot root, and then the flex wood, and then the frost pine. And then over here, because the reason why I have it laid out the way I do is because you come here, you grab whatever wood you need, and then you throw it into the lumber mill, and it makes the rods, and then you can throw them into these chests down here. So again, goes up by rarity. Have my rods and my planks in this chest. Then I have all of my knot root rods in here, flex wood rods in here, and then I have all of my frost pine rods in here. And I'm not going to bore you guys by going through like every single one, but you guys get the idea. I mean, vines and such. And then here is silk. And then up here we have our regular wool. Down here we have our heavy wool, and so on and so on. Silk fabrics and wool fabrics. And then here, and here I put my gardening stuff in here. Well, except for this stuff, sand and snow doesn't really fall under the gardening category, but the soil and fertilizer, because if you come out here, we have a little garden. I'll go over that in a second. And then we come upstairs, and same thing with our stone breakers. These are the things that you use a little bit less often than the stuff that we have on the first floor. So we have our stone breakers here. We have 4 of them. I have 3 gem cutters because we have 3 different gems in the game as of the making of this video. Hopefully we get some more gems in the future, but yeah, as of right now we only have 3. And then over here I have 4 metal smelters for 2 reasons. One, because we have 4 different metals, but also because these take a long time to craft. Most of you guys probably know, like, turning copper into copper bars or iron into iron bars, stuff like that, it takes a while. So the more you have, the better, because yeah, it's too much. Same thing, these are all organized by rarity, as are these. As far as the gems go, I have 1 dedicated to just the regular stone, and then 1 for the cut stone. So amber over there, rubies here, sapphire here, and then same thing with all my metals. I'm not gonna like absolutely just go into super long depth into every single one of them, but you get the idea. And then up on this floor, I made this like a little like apartment for all of my villagers, and these are the Star Wars villagers. Again, this is my Star Wars base, obviously, so I kind of tried to designate like each bed kind of themed for like who's sleeping in them. Probably didn't do a very good job, but like for example, like the Groff sleeps here, so I used like the Wookiee bed for him. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah, the Wookiee sleeping, whatever. And then the captain sleeps there, she sleeps there. And then, so yeah, so this room is pretty empty. I would like to furnish this room a little bit more, but I got the basics for now. They got all of their beds, so they got everything they need. And then I also have a staircase coming up to the roof here, and I would absolutely love to do like a rooftop patio here, or even like a rooftop restaurant or something along those lines. I think there is so much potential to add on to this roof. I mean, you could have like little benches or like tables with stools and stuff overlooking the rest of the village, or over here you have this cool shot of the mountains with the little shot of the pond there as well. I just think there's a really cool view up here, so I'm really excited to kind of update you guys in the future with whatever I decide to put up here. And now, going back to the garden that I talked about a few minutes ago, right outside of this little side door that I have here on the first floor, I made this garden, and this is one of the preset buildings, but I did kind of put a little of my own pizzazz on it by busting out this wall right here. This was the opening here, but I just took this wall out and put it right here instead. That way you can walk straight in from the front, and I have all of my compost bins here, as well as some Star Wars themed storage units, which I have nothing in currently, but I'm gonna use these for my seeds and stuff. And I also have my grain mill, that way I can go ahead and take the seeds that I get from all of these plants and throw them right in here, and then I can just recycle and repeat those. Also, a lot of people have been commenting on my videos, and by a lot I mean like a few, but still, like, I've gotten a few comments of people asking me like, oh, like, why are you in sandbox mode? Like, why are all your videos in sandbox? Why don't you play survival? Well, and honestly, the thing is, I do play survival in my own free time. Like, when I'm not recording or farming for content, I do play my survival world. However, when it comes to content, I play sandbox because, first of all, I like to experiment. Like, for example, this custom building, like, this would take forever to get all the resources for and put together in a survivor world, and then if I end up not liking it or whatever, like, it's just a lot. So I like to come into sandbox and experiment with having unlimited resources, and then later on, when I find the time, I will go ahead and apply this to my survival world. But it's just a lot. I mean, all of this would take hours and hours and hours to farm for, and I just currently, like, I don't do YouTube full time. Like, it's not my job or anything, so I don't have the time to go ahead and farm for all this stuff. So in order to make videos for you guys, I need to do this stuff in sandbox, at least for now. And then coming over here, getting away from that topic, I just want to throw that out there, by the way, like, because a lot of people were wondering, and so yeah. But yeah, and over here I have my farm, or my barn I should say. I don't have any animals assigned yet, but I plan on just having one of each animal assigned here. One chicken, cow, pig, and sheep. And so yeah, this is also a preset. This one is the, which one is it? It's the Rebel Farm or whatever. This one right here, yeah, the Rebel Farm. The only difference is there was a little room right here. I busted out the walls for the room, and I just added this little extra opening to put the fourth barn in there. And then over here we have the Durrr Burger preset. I made this into a little restaurant. Again, it's not fully furnished, but I added some of the basics, and I might change this up because this is a little crowded in this corner. I don't really like that, but I added my juices over here because this is kind of like a bar. So I have my juicers here. I have the cash register with some cups and some utensils and whatnot, and then the seats surrounding the island counter. And then I have an oven and a grill in here, along with the soda fountain. Again, I'm not crazy about how this looks, so I'm probably going to change that up in the future. And then out here on this little side, I really want to put in some tables and make it into like an outdoor eating area. I think that would be pretty cool, having some tables and chairs and whatnot out here. And then we have the fencing going along the entire perimeter, and also making pathways to all of our buildings. And then over here, we have this entrance to our garage. As you can see, we have our two regular cars sitting up on the side here. We have one of the big rigs over here on its own spot. And then we have two of the speeders parked in the garage. I did try to put these cars into the garage, but when I drove through, it busted the lights off of the roof. So I don't want to do that. So I only put the speeders in here and just left those outside for now. But it goes... Oh, I did not mean to push that, but it goes all the way through, so I can drive my cars in and out. And it also has this little side door with a little walkway. And then you have the stairs that come up here onto the second floor, and you can overlook the garage from there. And then it also has a third staircase, or a second staircase, that goes up to this room, and you can get up on the roof right here and look down in the center. Now over here, I built these two towers, and I got this idea from Kaz, who's another Fortnite YouTuber, and he's also another one of the absolute goats. I absolutely love his videos too. But anyways, like, he put these two towers side by side and built bridges from these openings to each other. So I would like to do something similar to that. Yeah, I don't have any furniture in here whatsoever yet, but I do plan on doing something with these. I'm just not entirely sure what yet. But yeah, I put 2 of them side by side there because that's pretty much all I could fit there, and I honestly just thought it looked cool. I really wanted to have the towers in my village somewhere, and that was pretty much the only spot I could implement them. And then over here, you cannot have a Star Wars village without the Cantina. This is the OG Cantina, and I, again, have not furnished it, but I plan to, and I will update you guys in a future video. But I just had to put this in here. I mean, I could not live with myself if I made a whole Star Wars village and did not put the Cantina in it. So yeah, had this little walkway here leading into the back door, and then obviously coming out the front door. And I love these buildings, and they look really good. I love how a majority of the ground here is like sand, because I want to make a custom Star Wars village in the Dry Valley, but just haven't gotten to it yet. But this is a good spot to have a Star Wars village, even in the grasslands. And then my last building over here is my master bedroom. Again, we'll furnish it more in the future, but I have my double bed in here, which they just released with this new Star Wars update as well. First double bed they have here. And yeah, so I just built a little small room just for that. Nothing crazy. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I definitely plan on doing a lot more with this. I plan on decorating and furnishing, and I want to add something more in the center here. I mean, I kind of like how this little section is open for the fire, and all the villagers get to kind of hang out here. But maybe it'd be cool to make a little custom fire pit, or I don't know, something cool in the center here, but I'm just not sure what yet. So maybe if you guys have any ideas, you can let me know down in the comment section, and let me guys know what you think about the village. I want to hear all of your thoughts and opinions, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys don't mind, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You guys have been absolutely killing it lately, so I really appreciate all the support lately. And again, yeah, on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so be sure to hit that sub button. And again, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.